current situation with respect to health care exists entirely by record of vote and record of policies as a result of my Democrat colleagues putting forward the policies that the American people are having to live under. Entirely. They broke the system, and then they come here saying that we own it if we don't throw more subsidies, pour more diesel on the fire, to the fire that they started.
Folks, prepare yourselves, because you're about to see Chip Roy absolutely shred the Democrats right to the face of Hakeem Jeffries. He is not afraid. You'll see what I mean in just a second here. And I don't know about you, but I'm kind of shut down out, but I think this is a good, let's say, overview of how insane the time was. So we're going to get right into it. It's going to be great. But first, do me a big favor by liking our video and also sharing it around. That way, we'll keep bringing you all this great, hard-hitting content. As always, Patriots, I'm your host, Darian, and this is Resist the Mainstream.
Mr. Roy, you're recognized.
Notice the ranking member says that, quote, we own this.
You do.
If we don't go down the road that is being suggested here before us, when in fact, the current situation with respect to health care exists entirely by record of vote and record of policies as a result of my Democrat colleagues putting forward the policies that the American people are having to live under. Entirely. They broke the system, and then they come here saying that we own it if we don't throw more subsidies, pour more diesel on the fire, to the fire that they started. That's what's happening right now. That's what for the American people to understand. Insurance companies.
Bail out Argentina.
Insurance companies, 1,032% stock prices up since 2010. 448% up from 2013. 85% of the revenues for insurers come from the federal government. What my Democratic colleagues are proposing is an insurance company enrichment scheme. It's literally what they're doing, is printing money in the Treasury and giving it to insurance companies. That's their solution for healthcare. Enriching insurance companies that are the very people that are telling the American people which care they can get and not get. There's no chance for an American to go to the doctor of his or her choice. There's no chance for them to go get care. There was no chance for my constituent who lives near Fredericksburg, Texas, to go to MD Anderson to get care because she's on Obamacare, which can't go to MD Anderson.
What did Obama say again? Dimmy, roll the clip.
If you like your doctor, you can keep your doctor under the reform proposals that we put forward. If you like your private health insurance plan, you can keep it.
If you like the plan you have, you can keep it. If you like the doctor you have, you can keep your doctor too.
We will keep this promise to the American people. If you like your doctor, you will be able to keep your doctor, period. If you like your health care plan, you will be able to keep your health care plan.
Oh, that's awkward. And not only that, but individual market premiums rose more than double after Obamacare came out within 6 years. Think about that. It was a 130% increase approximately, as estimated by the Heritage Foundation. That's insane. And right when Republicans finally had a chance to repeal it, you remember that skinny repeal back in, what was it? I think maybe 2017 under President Trump. John McCain just had to come out and vote no. He would not get rid of Obamacare. That was insane. And by the way, that was a time where, frankly, God rest his soul, not speaking ill of the dead, obviously, he probably should have been retired. And, you know, the guy was going through brain surgery and stuff like that at the time. And that's when he shows up, is to go and vote against that. Really? Just unbelievable. Obamacare sucked. Remember how people, well, I guess still, people get penalized for the audacity to not have health care? I mean, think about that. You're paying a fine out of penalty because you can't afford health care that's too expensive. Yeah, because that's going to incentivize people to start paying up. Unbelievable.
And if the cancer that I had when I went to MD Anderson came back and I'm on Obamacare as a member of Congress, I couldn't go to MD Anderson because of the situation that my Democratic colleagues have put the American people in. Going around and preening that you're somehow caring for people more by giving them coverage for care that doesn't actually provide them care. while insurance companies get rich. $35 billion in subsidies in 2024 for people who didn't even use their plan. It's absolutely unconscionable. That is right. That is the correct word. It is unconscionable what we have done to the healthcare system, destroying it for the American people so that they can't get the care of their choice. That's what's happened. And now you hold the government hostage for 45 days and then try to come lecture Republicans about it when you've been holding the American people hostage to a broken healthcare system for 15 years. That's what's been going on. The fact is, Madam Chairman or Chairwoman, we are here today trying to proceed with, I think, reason with 3 appropriations bills combined with a continuing resolution through January. After having tried with reason to fund the government through November 20th so that we could continue the debate on the various issues in question. But our Democrat colleagues refused to do it.
Speaking of the Democrat colleagues, not Democratic, Chip, Democrat, please say it right, but look at Hakeem Jeffries' ridiculous face. Right here. Look at that guy. I couldn't help but laugh out loud when I saw that. He looks so upset. He's so salty. The Democrats are totally cooked. Ridiculous party. You know, the whole 9 yards. Now, I do got to say, while I don't really disagree with Chip Roy, the political theater on both sides of this was exhausting during this government shutdown. Yes, obviously the Democrats were worse, but I mean, really, it was such a distraction. Oh, the longest government shutdown in history. Oh, the Republicans saying the Democrats won't work with them. The Democrats saying the opposite. It's just so ridiculous. You see this every time there's a government shutdown. And the only loser here is the American people and the winner's Congress, because they're all getting paid while they go and play their little theater games there. On the GOP side, you had Mike Johnson constantly complaining about, oh, the Schumer shutdown, it's so terrible. And then on the Democrat side, I mean, you had all sorts of tomfoolery. It was insane. I think perhaps the most notable example was Senator Merkley of Oregon, Democrat, who did a speech for 22 hours in a record-setting speech, one of the longest in Senate history. 22 hours, really? I have to wonder, what happens if you need a bathroom break? It's too bad? You got to hold it in? I don't even know, but guys, this is insane. All right, I've had enough. Now, I do got to credit one person. John Fetterman actually went and blasted the Democrats and the left wing for their behavior during this. Said that, you know, he's sick of the shutdown, he's sick of the theater, he's tired of how they're calling people fascists, Nazis, orange mustache man in Germany, things like that. You know, hey, never thought I'd be saying God bless you and praising John Fetterman. Well, God bless everybody, but never thought I'd be praising him, but here I am. Thank you, Fetterman.
And so now we've got the opportunity in front of us to extend, fund government at current levels, roughly flat, trying to stave off the inflation that is the direct consequence of the massive amount of government funding that has been going on by both sides of the aisle, but heavily being promoted from my colleagues here on the other side of the aisle, who want us to throw another $1.5 trillion at it. That's literally what they were saying. It's not a solution. That's just printing more money while trying to go run campaign ads while you shut the government down for very clearly and obviously political purposes. I yield back, Madam Chairman.
Madam Chair, I wish the gentleman had that passion condemning the $40 billion bailout of Argentina, a right-wing cuckoo clock in Argentina. I wish he had the passion to condemn that.
Mr. McGovern and Ms. Scanlon, you're recognized.
The right-wing cuckoo clock in Argentina. What? Does anybody know what he's referring to? Because I don't. I'm actually kind of curious. If you do, please comment below. Otherwise, you know, just tell us what you liked about the video, what kind of stuff you want to see in the future, and hit that subscribe button down below. And that way, we will see each other again soon. God bless, Patriots.